Season 2, week 1.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On play action, Lance.
Let's get him.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
First sack of the year from that AD.
Team's first sack of the game. And why do you go out and trade for a guy like this defensively? Well, an instant impact in your pass rush is reason number one.
And let's think about it. You want a guy who can create big plays for your team. Takeaways, fumbles, you name it. That's what you want from a big-time player on the defensive side of the ball.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long.
That's a run play.
I was pretty surprised there when they wanted to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
I want to do on defense yet.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
2 big runs here to start this game. How about the offensive line? They came out firing. Great leverage, great punch to get this thing started.
And now this unit on the move already.
Here we go.
Lance now on first down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Chandon Sullivan. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Here's Cook again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, bro.
This one that's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions.
Come on, bro.
Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps in early games, if anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this being a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Well, there you go, Charles, the first complete
man.
of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very
the
good
first
to get the
completed
first
pass
one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
It's a pick.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Shading outside.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Cook. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Left side, Cook. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 10. Back to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Another completion there. And what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL started. Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from it?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
No way, Sway.
It's going to be intercepted.
Wow. Oh, my Lord. I can't. Come on. Come on, man.
And they want to help indoctrinate him to the NFL.
Look at this.
Now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
That's wild to me.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
That's crazy.
Here's Lance to throw it. Trevor's running back, and he's got him complete. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football.
What the hell is this?
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be
what the hell just happened?
in the end zone, and that's a defensive touchdown. Well, Charles, not only did they
what the
fumble
hell
the
just
football,
happened?
they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
Oh, my Lord. Look at this.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
I don't deserve
and that
this.
makes the score 21-0.
I don't deserve it.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Well, here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Wowee. That's not good.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They got 29 yards that time. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fielded just inside the 30. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now. I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the 41, Lance. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
They'll run on first down. Rudd trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Rudd, and he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on third. Now Lance. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, Rudd. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Lance looking to throw it. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his man.
It's a route.
Touchdown. James Mitchell from 17 yards out. And the Lions are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to
I would have
extend
challenged
their
that,
lead.
though.
I believe they close down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So take away the touchdown there as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. On second down, Rudd. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Rudd. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. The Lance going to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Damn, bro.
Touchdown.
My ass whacked.
T.J. Hawkinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it is 28-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Damn, bro.
So we reach halftime here in our first Monday.
Our first quarter killed me.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd and 5.
Wow, who are you throwing to, young man?
Third time thus far. Jeff Okuda, and he will bring it back. Interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, I mean,
you got hit.
Something happened here this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet. And they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle.
What is that? That's the
and
second time.
To bring it out, not a good one as he's tackled at the 15.
Might be hitting L1.
In this position, trying to get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, Cook. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know his pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week one is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Hey, flat. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Cook up the gut. And he gets it down to the 32.
41 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And room there to work it inside the 25. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They've had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal. No check.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh, no way.
But it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown,
Threw that ball earlier, man. That's
A
crazy.
great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Vikings are able to claw one back.
Damage has been done. Damage is done, bro.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Damage has been done. Ah.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw, it's Lance. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here comes the Lions punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Take it at the 37. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Call it a 3-yard game, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. It'll be a pick up of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a
quarter.
Monday night. We'll return with more after
bad.
this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on fourth.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this. It just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he will slide to a halt at the end of that one. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
18, pioneer.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Oh, man, those opening quarters kill me, man.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Opening quarters kill me.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
On 2nd down now, Rudd. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 67 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Rudd. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
On the set.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. The Lance now to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at the 18. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Cook, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. There goes a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd.
Hey, Mavy. 1 second, Mavy.
Back to throw here. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
No.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackler. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And
is that enough?
A nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or
good pick. Ooh, that was a good read. Good read.
Down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They'll look to throw again. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3.
Roughing my guy.
It's 3rd down.
Something appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired. He still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on the screen, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, man.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now.
Man,
if it
nobody
comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
Ah, man, that first half killed me, man.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
You want to play? Just kneel it out, my man. Just kneel it out, my man.
Okay, ready?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Move? Okay, oh, that is going to move in a second.
Remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a play in the catch.
Good game, man. Good game. Oh, that is going to move.
There, it'll be 2nd down.
Go ahead.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the radio.
Man.
And partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea,
got them corny
get
socks
off to
on.
the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark.
Good game, man. I don't know if you can hear me, but good game. Oh. Let's see.
So for the Lions, it's a great win here on a Monday night as they'll start the new campaign 1-0. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Denver Broncos next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers.
Killed him. Oh, I've got to have him there. I'm not sure why I didn't get that. I was off to a great start, too. Cut across. The jump. This is, what happened here? That was a good read by him. Feeling is wide open. I just don't think he's going to get there. Look at this. I guess. I changed my boy's socks, though. My boy's socks are terrible. I don't know why. This is their waist. I guess their waist socks are purple. Pick sixes always hurt me, yo. Yeah. Next time I'll go to Thielen. And then this was this was wild. I must have hit L1 by accident while trying to use L2. Oh man. I guess if I would have covered it would have been a safety. I was just confused at that point. That's a dot, my man. It's a good throw. I found me a QB. I'm also playing with the cast, fellas. I mean, no excuses. This should have counted, I think. It was a good route. Oh no, he was out. Is he? I guess. No, he's in. He got robbed. I take it though, but he got robbed. That second second foot come down? Do they need to be down simultaneously is the question. Maybe. That was a good ride. Then he came back and scored. Yeah, that second quarter was just OD. It was an OD second quarter. This one, what happened here? Oh, he got hit. I don't know what happened. Look. Come on, EA. That should not have... I mean, he probably would have got picked off anyway. Nah, I wouldn't have got picked off. Maybe? Feeling, you know? As soon as I see that, guys take away the first read, go right back to that first read. Feeling would have been wide open. Not sure what I did there. My man Calhoun got in for a score. And he took away. I just dotted that. So I had a throw like that earlier, got picked off. I guess because he was using. Good bracket coverage by him. Because Justin beats him. Okay. Got a touchdown for the young boy. Who gets the sack? Damn, like they're double teaming Donald, bro. Oh my gosh. I feel like I need to move Donald outside. You know what? I might need to start crashing up on Donald. He still got a sack though, but I mean, he could have took off running at any time. Everyone's covered downfield. Yo, Williams is quiet though. Williams is quiet. Nothing's open. If Jefferson's wide open, he dropped down, and then I saw him go back up to him. I was like, I'm not gonna make this throw, but that's all I had. That's all right. I'll take a sack. I'll take the sack. Calhoun. Oh, look at the separation. I mean, look at the ball my guy throws, though. It is a dot. It ain't elite speed. Justin Jefferson, you know what's coming. I think he shaded inside right here. That is a beautiful fade route. Okay. That's so okay, he's in. There's a good call on this. I feel like I need to move Donald outside. I feel like I need to move Donald outside, man. Donald playing outside linebacker? Oh. Nah, I think just crash out. Need to crash out. That's a good call. Safety blitz. I just needed to get some points on the board. Yeah, like I said, guys, I'm playing with 9 fingers. I can't use my thumb right now to play the game. But I still, oh man. Who's number 9? What the heck? Oh, Juju. Okay, Juju. That was beautiful. All right, that was it, y'all. Player stats. I mean, just to let you know how bad I played, he had 41 yards with Trey Lance. 41 yards with Trey Lance. I be doing it to myself. He's definitely trying to get his rookie running back, you know, trying to get him. He got him a touchdown, 23 yards. Calhoun and Jefferson show, baby. Is he repeating everything I'm saying? I gotta get Cook more involved. Blocking. Defensive. I mean, we got 1.5 sacks already. Probably gonna need an outside linebacker. I could definitely need an outside linebacker. All right. Finish game. Find me an outside linebacker. Allow 30 points or less. Yeah. I wanted to get 5 sacks. Allow less than 75 yards in rush. Wow. It didn't happen, but okay, not bad. All right, y'all. That's it. Peace out, Cub Scouts.